Here's Bryce Harper now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Nationals, right fielder, Bryce
Infield shifted
Harper.
well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
In now is Adam Eaton. His line against Justin Verlander. He has 7 hits in 31 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Reddick is right there as he takes it for the second out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Eaton. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch.
What are you doing?
On the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it up the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Popped him up. Correa is there. He's got it one away. But he's safe at first. First as he gets back in time.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one.
Hi.
The 1-0. This one's down to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double.
From the stretch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
Yeah.
1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm just playing baseball. Okay.
So they're loaded now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting.
Where you going?
Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit. They had to freeze there for a second.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. No doubt, home run.
A grand slam, boy.
So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, and then taking a 4-0 lead.
Wow, you can understand.
Grand slam that mug.
All he wants to do is get that first base over for a strike. But the batter did the same thing, and he jumped all over, smashing it at feet for a 4-1.
And here now, Wilmer Defoe. And Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
She never did that.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Oh.
Missed that time. It's 0-1.
What's up right up here? I was cream that motherfucker. Baseball game Devin today.
Harper
Oh, you
with an 0-2 count now. It's a big
19 hours until the season 9 comes.
Yeah, I
think because of
Oh,
his
almost swung
throw,
that.
he's not a deadbolt guy. You wanna try and
Damn,
sneak a
those
piece of
striking out,
cheese in
tap
and
it
bang
up.
something over the heart of the plate. He's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his back.
Oh,
Strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is with
big people on the board.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power player. So it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats him.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Springer on at first, nobody out. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting seventh, designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler White, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And he'll step off and go to third here. And he's back in standing. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag of Wieters safe at the plate. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. He'll get to take. His first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect the third.
Working through the punch out and the offering. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
It's never a good look strikeout look, but it's way worse when you deal with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Strike one to start the at-bat. Two men are on with two men out. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good ready now. We are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Our score here in inning number 3. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. On his way to second goes Zimmerman. Zimmerman rounds the bag. He's headed for third. The relay. And he's back into second here safely.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box, Trey Turner. A base hit in his first trip. A throw behind the runner at second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. The windup and the 0-1. To short. Correa comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Max Scherzer will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Altuve becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Scherzer into the windup. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Correa, sometimes called Show Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Garrett Cole, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Here's Mark Reynolds. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Correa right there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Settling in now, Anthony Rendon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Correa is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, Juan Soto. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning continues. First game in the majors, and he's making his presence felt with his second hit in as many at-bats. Impressive stuff.
Matty, what this guy's doing is unbelievable right here. The ability to slow the game down, his first big league start, and to be able to have 2 knocks this early in his career, that is huge.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's George Springer. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he lays off for ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. At the plate, Evan Gattis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Harper, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 63.
And here now is Wilmer Difo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a change-up, a swing and a miss. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during spring training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
In now is Adam Eaton. And he puts it on the ground to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that decided.
Leading off for the Astros, left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Stephen Strasburg, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Well hit to right, but foul. Popped him up. Rendon has a play. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So stepping in, Josh Reddick, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. This is pulled into right. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater. And this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Behind 0-2 now. Strasburg with a check at first. Just keeping him close. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His past numbers with Stephen Strasburg, batting at an even .400. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Francis Martinez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58.
Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to find the alley. He might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about it.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, talk about striking on back-to-back pitches, D-Row. A triple, then followed by a single. Big inning lurking here.
Yeah, Dan, I think that's his game plan today against this guy right now. Being aggressive in the zone. If he's going to attack, then they're going to pull the trigger.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. In now is Anthony Rendon. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. work up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Carlos Correa now, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's set, and the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box now, George Springer. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. George Springer goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Evan Gattis now standing in as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High in the air into shallow left center. Soto over to his left. And that ends the inning. Number 59 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 59.
Matt Wieters will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Hit down the third baseline. The 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
The batter, number 1.
Standing in now, Wilmer Difo. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And now Bryce Harper, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And that one just missed outside.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Grounded to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping up now, Adam Eaton. No hits for him. team's offensive onslaught. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting. First baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Tyler White will bat next.
Leading off for the Astros.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Tanner Roark gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now he'll step off. The windup and the 0-1. The high fastball is in there. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Joe Ross takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Ross benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Ready.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and that retires the side. Astro Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trey Turner. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
A bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Designated hitter.
Here's Mark Reynolds. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tony Kemp will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Pulled toward right center field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And the Astros are in business to start the inning. A leadoff triple. Number 3 come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
So he got him swinging. Number 3 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 0-1 the count. Kemp stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Here's Carlos Correa now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt.
And not in time as the run scores.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front. He was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Line toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 6-3 contest. Number 26 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Soft liner to the right side. And this is taken. Will Harris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Jake Marisnick will also come in now as he takes over around in center.
Left fielder, number 22.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch. Taken for a cold strike. Andrew Stevenson will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Popped him up. Davis shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Matt Wieters will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. Reddick is there. 2 down.
Up next for the batter.
Stepping in. And ready for another shot, Wilmer Defoe. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Howie Kendrick will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Marisnick. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Eaton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the double steal is on here. Hit on the ground is short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass. Andrew Stevenson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Too high. 1-2. Ross is 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Lifted down the line in left. Stevenson is after it. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike now. Gonzalez, the runner at second with one away. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Another 2-2 offering, and it's fouled away. The 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
So he sets him down swinging. Josh Reddick goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 2-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
3-2, full count. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Next up for the Stros, Brian McCann, just a tick behind for a strike. To first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 6-3 is the final score today. Washington took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Austin Voth is the winning pitcher of record. Justin Verlander worked only 3 innings.